So it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. When you set yourself aside to get out of the rat race and not eat for 10 days, however many amount of days, it actually takes about 10 days for your body to stop expecting there to be food in your digestive system. So 10 days is actually how long it takes to start not eating. And the stories that you hear about you're going to die if you don't eat, and you better have something to eat else you're going to die, and go and look it up, go and do your research. I'm not saying now the doctor's opinion is not valid, and if you've got sugar diabetes and there's a problem with your blood pressure, those are not all valid considerations to not stop eating. But if you can plan it, if you can live a life that allows you to get away from the regular mundane rat race that so many of us find ourselves in as what our lives are, then if you can get away from it, find yourself on the edge of a stream somewhere with a lot of trees, get closer to nature. Nature tends to help us along when we invite it and when we allow it to become more part of us. So get closer to nature. You want to spend some time in the outdoors. A major issue with fasting that is not covered so extensively in the research that I've done is that a lot of the toxins that are in your system, they come out through your lungs, and they come out of your lungs and out of your nose. You get bad breath and your saliva tastes foul, and you push up a lot of phlegm from your lungs. What's happening is that the first place your body vents and gives its own toxins off is from your lungs, from inside your lungs. So being in a place where the air is generally cleaner is going to help you as you're breathing in cleaner air and breathing out the more polluted air, because now your body is going to be expelling the toxins, and one of the first places those toxins come out of is your lungs. It's going to be helping you to breathe cleaner air. So getting closer to nature and breathing the cleaner air will also help with getting through the first 2 or 3 days quicker, so that you can, so to say, enjoy the fast a bit more, because it's going to be the physical pain in the first 3 days that's going to really set you back. I mean, you're going to have a lot of headaches. What happens to me is up the back of my neck here, I get this huge headache. I've just had a hot shower now, and the hot water was on the back of my neck. So those are the kind of things you want to do over the next 2 or 3 days especially. I want to have a lot of hot water jet onto the back of my neck, onto my head, because I'm going to get a huge rebound from my digestion saying to me, where's the food, where's the food, where's the food, I want the food. And my system is so used to the toxins that when the toxins are not in there and it starts expelling the toxins, when the toxins are coming in and it starts expelling the toxins, there's a huge scenario that happens in my system where now not only is it in a state of confusion, but it is expelling the toxins. So the toxins are what I have to deal with for the next 3 days. So from tomorrow, the idea is to start for the first day not to eat for 10 days. That is the plan. Okay, and I have done this many times in the past. This is the first time I'm documenting this. I have done it many times in the past. I have tried many times as well, and I haven't managed. But accountability and just the focus and the vision of being able to have the chance to record this helps me with the long-term planning and the dedication, and possibly enough focus for the endurance. So the idea is for 10 days. Let's see what happens. So tonight is going to be the last night I really have something to eat. As you saw earlier, I was eating all those fruits. I will have a bit more fruit later on, and I will have a dry roll with something maybe. But that'll be the last meal that I have. And also from this evening, I'll start drinking a lot of water. I have been drinking a lot of water lately, but in the last 2 weeks I've cut down on my caffeine intake, where in the week before last week I had only a couple of cups of coffee, and in this last week I've had no coffee. I've had only tea with no caffeine. I have had the odd Coke, but I've cut down my caffeine intake drastically. Why have I done this? Because one of the first things that our body vies into shock with is caffeine. It likes to have caffeine. I forget the medical term for caffeine, but your system can become dependent on it. So the idea is nature, getting closer to nature, enjoying nature, and being able to get closer to nature at the same time you're doing this, and take the time out. The idea is not to have to walk too far to do too many things. I can see my tent in the background there, it's set up. There's a river here. I can hear the river. The subtlety of hearing the water running over rocks has some kind of magical effect in the soul, and all of that contributes towards being able to sustain yourself so that you don't have to crave for food, because the first thing that's going to happen is food cravings, hunger pangs, those kind of things. Also the wind in the trees also helps a lot. It's really something to be able to see all the trees moving, but not to be able to see the wind. It's another mystery in this world. So that's the plan, a 10-day fast.